Yeah, I don't know how syncing's going to work. Anyway, okay then, let's get on with this. Hello everyone, welcome to HeroQuest. I'm joined today by my brother Stuart.
Hello.
And my fiancée Shonette.
Giggling in the background.
Yep.
Hello.
You okay?
You're so bad at this.
Thanks. Today we're playing a board game called HeroQuest that Stuart and myself used to play when we were much younger, and we're introducing it to Shonette.
As a point of reference, this game was released in 1989, and I was 3. So
yeah, it's pretty old. For those of you that don't know, HeroQuest is kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, but without any of the serious role playing.
It's more about the dungeon.
Yeah, there are 4 individual characters, which you can see down here. The barbarian. My tooltip isn't appearing for some reason. There's a barbarian, a dwarf, an elf, and a wizard. Today, Stuart will be playing the dwarf and the wizard, while Shonette will be playing the barbarian and elf. We're starting off on the very first map called The Trial, which is kind of an introduction to it. It shouldn't be too difficult. Shonette's never played this before. She has no idea what she's doing. I've just kind of forced her to play it. I'm sure it's going to go swimmingly well.
It will indeed.
Anyway, let's get on with it. The Trial. You have learnt well, my friends. Now has come the time of your first trial. You are to travel east and enter the catacombs of Varag, a foul gargoyle. The catacombs guard the tomb of Felmarg. The trial is not easy, and some of you will not return. Those who do survive will continue their training. This is your first step on the road to becoming a hero. Tread carefully, my friends. As you can see, the board is set up, and we will start with Shonette.
One moment. As a wizard, I need to pick some spells, if you don't mind.
Oh, of course, we didn't finish setting up the inventory. Where do we get that?
That's under game cards, top left.
Yes. Sorry, we did set up some of the inventory before, so as you can see, the barbarian has a broadsword to start with. The dwarf has a short sword, as does the elf. The wizard has a dagger for now. There are a number of spells. Where are the spells kept here? Here we go.
Hero spells, main game.
Yeah. Air spells, earth spells, fire spells, and water spells. Is it the wizard that picks first?
Wizard picks first, elf picks second, and the wizard gets the rest.
Yeah, so Shonette, can you see on your window where it says game cards?
Yes.
If you click that, you should get a window that pops up.
Mhm.
And then the very last tab in that window says Hero Spells, main game.
Yes.
Fantastic. Underneath that, you should have air spells, earth spells, fire spells, and water spells.
Mhm. I know. Oh yes, I see.
Yeah. In a minute, you'll get to choose one of the remaining sets after Stuart has picked his.
I'm thinking, as I've got a little bit more experience, I should try and support a little bit. So I'm going to take the earth spells.
You are a team. It's not a competition, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of earth, because the wizard's got a really bad attack. So I'm thinking if I try and focus on casting spells and buffing other people rather than taking the fire spells, which generally do more damage.
When we used to play this as children, Stuart used to play the wizard and I'd play the dwarf.
Yeah.
So Stuart does have a much better grasp of what the different spells do, really.
The playing this game as a child as the wizard kind of forged my life. Now I play a wizard in everything. It's always my first pick in every single game I've played since this.
So which ones did you take? Sorry, you took the...
I've taken the earth spells. Heal body,
spells.
pass through rock, and rock skin.
Yeah. Just looking at these cards again. Sorry, it's bringing back nostalgia. Right. Do you want to give a recommendation to Shonette and just explain like the different type or the different spells that are available?
Air spells. There's a really powerful one. It's pretty much the best one in the game, Genie, which can have 5 attack against one monster or reveal any room on the board if you know where it is. And then the other ones are a little bit of buffs. You can put make a monster miss a turn or give yourself additional movement. Water spells has some healing. It's kind of a cross between earth and air. Got some healing and a couple of buffs, and again putting a monster to sleep. Fire spells do direct damage basically. Ball of Flame deals 2 damage, Fire of Wrath deals 1 damage, and Courage buffs your next melee attack. I'd probably say it's best off if Shonette had the fire spells. Possibly. Basically give us some range damage rather than relying on hitting the 2 attack in melee because she's not the strongest.
Have you had a chance to read through any of the spells, Shonette?
A little bit.
Are there any?
That's she's fire anyway.
You were going to say
the other
fire.
trade-off is if the wizard has the fire, it means that he's a little bit more standalone. You can probably do a little bit more because 1 attack is nothing. But having the direct damage of the Fire of Wrath and Ball of Flame is quite handy. But otherwise, just defending with the barbarian and the dwarf.
Okay then, Shonette, if you want to click on the fire or drag the fire spells over to... Did you open your inventory? I forget.
No.
Okay, if you click on player's inventory at the top, and then click on elf inventory.
Should have a short sword in there already.
Yes.
Okay, just drag those cards from the fire spell window into the elf inventory window.
All of them?
Yep.
All 3.
Just okay.
The barbarian to go first, which is Shonette. Stuart, do you want to explain the steps of a round?
Turn starts off. First thing you do is you roll 2 red dice, which tells you how far your character can move this turn. So in this case, you got a 4. You then have the option. You can perform an action first and then move, or you can move and then perform an action. Action would be searching for treasure, searching for traps and secret doors, making an attack, or casting a spell. So obviously there's not really anyone to bash at the minute, being a tough barbarian that you are. So yeah, really this is a case of just moving forward, and you can either search for treasure or see what's through the door, really. And you've got one way to go.
So how do I move then?
All you need to do is click on your character, the barbarian,
Yes.
and then you can use the arrow keys, and it'll move you 1 space in whichever direction. Obviously you can't share a space with another character, so you wouldn't be able to stop on the dwarf. Okay, so that would be your 4 movements.
Yes.
And then you have, if you want to, you can do an action. You can search for traps and secret doors, or you can search for treasure.
How do you do that?
And you just tell Andrew,
yeah.
as the master.
Oh. I guess I would search then.
Search for treasure.
Or traps? Is it both or one?
It's one or the other.
One or the other. You can search for traps and secret doors, or you can search for treasure.
Treasure then.
So searching for treasure, at the top of the window again, there's a draw button.
Hmm.
Just click that
click on
once, and you'll get some... Oh, you got some jewels.
You find a small wooden box. It is simple looking and very old. Within you discover that it is lined with velvet and contains very small jewels worth 50 gold coins. Record the money on your sheet.
What sheet?
So what you do is click on your player's inventory again
Yes.
for the barbarian. And at the top left there's a button with some gold coins. You want to right click on that, change your gold amount. I'm going to change that to 50 gold coins. There we go. You are now the richest player in the game.
So yeah, at the end of this quest, however much gold you have left, you'll be able to spend on new equipment, like a shield or some armor, a new weapon. We will explain that later on, though, I think. So that's the end of the barbarian's turn. So it moves on now to the dwarf.
Roll my 2 dice. I have an 8.
We should probably mention as well, you can only search each individual room once for treasure or traps.
Ooh, that's the point. How are we going to keep track of that? Because I'm not going to remember.
I'll remember, I'm sure.
Yes, capable dungeon master. Could I open the door, please?
Are you opening the door or going through the door?
I'd like to open the door.
Okay, the door's open.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Shift click on it, open it.
Oh, there is an open. Wow.
There you go.
Okay.
We know what we're doing. We're professionals. Can I see anything?
Not in front of the door, no.
Yeah, no. I shall step through.
Ah, you can see some new stuff.
Being the brave adventurer that I am.
You can see a door and an orc.
I'm not liking the look of that orc.
It's a friendly orc. He just wants to give you hugs and kisses.
Yes.
With his scimitar.
Considering the barbarian didn't move very far, I think I'm going to have to step up for this one and defend the squishy people. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not going to open that, I don't think. There's already a bad guy here. So I'm just going to go over there and I'll end my turn.
Fantastic. So yes, when there is a monster in sight of a person or in a room, you're not able to search for treasure. So in this case, Stuart can't search for treasure or for traps.
Okay.
And now it's your go again, Shonette, for the elf.
Do you want to roll your dice? Oh,
Does that mean I get an extra roll?
no, you can't have a reroll now.
Oh. Can I search for?
Secret doors and traps?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
You can do. You find nothing.
Flagon. Okay.
You are okay to stand in front of that door. The wizard and barbarian can move through you. Oh, yep, there you go.
See, I wasn't too sure on that one. I was trying to check the rulebook. Are you allowed to pass through friendly people if it's blocking the door? I'm pretty sure you can.
If the door's open, you can do, yes.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, you just can't go through a closed door that's there. Okay.
If I go through, is that 3 moves?
That's 3.
Yes, you can't do that. You have to stop in front of the door. Yeah.
But it's letting me.
Oh, it'll let you. The game's not that clever.
The game will let you do a lot of things that you can't do.
Okay.
It's up to us to be honest and respectable people. Oh, I shouldn't be laughing so much at that.
And that's why I'm here.
Okay, so I have a 7 for the wizard. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ooh. And what do we see here? It's a goblin!
It's a goblin. I'm not very afraid of a goblin.
Are you going to cast a spell?
Much. I don't think he warrants a spell. I'm going to leave him where he is, poor little fella.
Ooh. So, at the end of your round, I get to move my monsters. The goblin here has a move of 10. We don't roll dice, we just go for it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, easy peasy. The goblin has an attack of 2. So
just for Shonette, in terms of attack, that's the other dice tray, the white one.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on how many dice you get, there's 3 results on a 6-sided die. There's 3 skulls, which cause damage. There are 2 white shields, which we need to block damage. And there's 1 black shield, which the monsters need to prevent our damage against them. So we have better odds of defending damage.
So yeah, what was I saying? The goblin has an attack of 2, so... Oh, fantastic.
Oh, That's not what we like to see.
2 skulls.
So Andrew has 2 damage against me. My defense on a wizard is 2 dice.
Yep.
So I'm going to take 2 damage apparently. I probably should have killed that.
Yeah.
With a spell.
Just below the people, you can see a 6 and a 4. The blue 6 is the number of mind points, which is like magic, I guess, and well, in this case, the 4 now for the wizard are the number of body points. If it ever gets to 0, you die.
Which is
So you don't want to do that. And now we'll move.
So I might be running away shortly.
Yeah.
So is it my turn?
Nope, I've got an orc here to move with 8 spaces. 1, 2, 3. That's fine. He has an attack of 3 dice. Oh, that's not good.
1 damage. Okay, so the dwarf has 2 defense, and he blocks the damage stalwartly.
That's not very good.
That's pretty good for me.
And yes, we move back onto the barbarian again.
Shonette's turn.
That's a bit better.
Well, I'm kind of blocking you from doing anything now except for going for that door.
Yeah, the only thing you can do is go through that door. If you stop... Hang on. If you stop before the door, I can open it, and that will allow you to see inside before you move blindly in and surround yourself with bad guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 6 spaces in front of that door. And inside the room... Oh.
There was some disappearing furniture. There we go.
There we go. So yeah, you can see 2 orcs in that room.
What? 2 orcs?
Yeah.
I don't like orcs.
So I've got 2 moves, do I?
You've got
just the 1 left.
1 left. You probably shouldn't move in there.
Why?
As where you are at the moment, only one of them can attack through the door at you. If you move forward, they'll both be able to flank you and both attack you at the same time.
Can I attack them for where I stand then?
No, you can't get close to them. You need to get next to them. So you wouldn't be close enough.
So that's the end of my go then?
Yeah.
Probably wise to, yeah. Okay, so Dwarf's turn. He has a 7. I'm going to bash that orc.
In front of you?
Yep, just the one in front of me.
Bring it on. Oh dear.
Okay, I will. Take that.
So orcs have a defense of 2. This is not going to go well.
You get 2 shields. There we go. So we have a dead orc. That's what we like to see.
Unfortunately, you don't get anything for killing a monster.
I get bragging rights, which is good enough for me.
Yeah, I guess. You don't die as well, which is another good thing.
This is probably a good thing.
It's my turn then?
Well, I still have my movement, so I've done my action first, so I can still move. Is there anything past the orc?
Oh, yes, of course you can see past the orc now, can't you? There we go.
Oh, not a lot past the orc.
There's a little bit of rubble.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh.
5, 6, 7.
Good job.
Okay, Shonette's turn. With the elf.
Wow. That's a good roll.
Oh, you can go and bash an orc.
If I was to go into that room, can I get both of them with my spell?
You wouldn't be able to attack both of them. You can cast a spell on a single target within line of sight, so you have to be able to see them. But if you cast a spell, it means you can't attack. And you can only attack one monster with a spell. You can't attack like a room full of them.
What should I do then?
I probably wouldn't waste a spell on an orc. I'd probably just go in and smack it.
You said that for a goblin though as well.
Well, that was a wizard.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, you coward! You feeble coward!
My barbarian! barbarian stronger, so isn't he better off?
Yeah, but you coward. You cowardly Australian.
How many moves do I get? 5. Is that it?
Yeah. Now you have the option. You can cast a spell on him, or you can hit him with 2 attack dice.
Oh, I attack him.
Cool. Let's just re-roll 2 right now.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it.
Oh. So I defended one of them with the black skull. The white skull doesn't count. Unfortunately, orcs only
white
have
shield.
one hit point.
So, congratulations, you killed an orc.
And now it's your turn, Mr. Wizard.
As a part which Andrew may want to blank out when we do this recording, should there not be a door there?
I was just doing that. Just as soon as I realised the alpha stood next to the door, I was like, "Oh yeah, there should be a door there."
Right, for the wizard then, I have an 8. I'm going to run away.
I wish you got a 2 then.
Now who's the coward?
I'm a wizard.
You chose first.
Is it worth me casting a spell?
On who?
On me. I'm going to cast Rock Skin on myself.
Okay.
Although I've not finished moving yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I get an 8? Yeah, it's an 8. Yes. I'm going to be casting Rock Skin on myself.
Did you only use those cards once and then that's it? Or do you have them there forever?
No, spells are 1 use only.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. So you've got to be careful with that. It's not worth wasting a spell on a goblin.
So I'll move that just over to the side of the board there.
I'm just going to pop on. So I have Julio. And I will end my turn, I guess.
Oh, so I've got a few things to do now. This goblin.
Thinking
10
Mr.
spaces.
Wolf should probably
1,
come
2,
back with
3,
the crew.
4, 5, 6, 7. And let's attack that barbarian.
You sure you want to do that?
A goblin attack of 2. Oh, just the 1. Barbarian, defend yourself.
It's a 2?
2 dice for defense, yeah. All the characters have 2 dice, and that's something special. Defended, well done.
Oh, unlucky.
No, very lucky actually.
And the orc is going to come down here and attack the elf. Oh, just the 1 skull.
Just the 1.
How come you get 3?
Because I'm
Orcs get stronger attack.
big, bad, and evil.
So does this one get 3?
No.
The orcs get 3 attack. You only get 2 defense. Defended.
Oh.
Monsters suck.
Back to the barbarian.
It's next turn.
I'm going to attack this guy.
Do you want to roll your movement dice first?
Yeah, red dice is the thing you always do at the start of your turn. It's the very first thing you do.
Okay, and you're going to attack the goblin, is it?
Yes. Do I click the goblin?
No, just click
Just
3
roll
dice.
it. You get 3 attack
3
dice.
dice.
for barbarian.
3
Yeah.
dice.
Yeah.
Oh my lord!
Unlucky.
Oh, Shonette!
I get it.
You
You
rolled
didn't do
3
any
shields.
damage.
That's no damage at all.
So you didn't do anything to him, but you can still move around.
You're in a bit of a predicament though, because if you move, you'll leave the wizard open to attack.
Although the wizard does have an extra defense die now, so he'll be okay. He says.
You say
confidently.
that.
Can we just join the brave dwarf?
Yep, that's 7 spaces.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, if I clear those movement blobs, does that do that for everybody?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Okay. So, dwarf. 5. That's not what I was hoping for at all.
What you gonna do?
I think I'm going to play tactically. I'm just going to go back and stay here. Yeah, we're going to do that.
Try to
Just in
defend.
case the-
Try to defend your buddy, has he?
Yeah. Oh, did we decide if the wizard throws his dagger, does he still get the 1 attack?
I think so. Yes.
Okay. I might throw the dagger, and then if it doesn't kill him, I'll run away.
Miss Elf, I guess.
Yes, elf's turn.
So I have to roll before doing anything.
You roll,
red dice
roll your
first.
movement dice, yes.
Let's get a 6.
And it's a 2 or 3 to attack.
The elf has
2
2.
dice for the elf. 1 damage.
And the orc has 2 defense. Oh.
He did. Excellent work.
You're getting through these monsters far too easily.
Best elf ever.
I think we should have started on a higher level. Would you like to open the door?
Yes.
That's a goblin. Ooh. Oh, it disappeared. Hooray! Oh, he's back.
This whole dungeon's in a temple phase kind of.
Playing in the Star Trek universe.
The problem is when I click on something, it doesn't deselect the previous link.
Why don't you highlight everything at once and then...
Yeah, that's probably a better way of doing it.
Okay.
So
you
can
got
I, now that there's no monsters in the room I'm in, can I search it too?
If you
3.
didn't open the door, you could have done, but because you're in line of
wouldn't be able-
sight, no.
I wouldn't be able to anyway because you've already done an action. You've attacked.
Oh, of
You
course.
won't be able to search after an attack. So all you can do now is move another 5 spaces. Where you want to move, that's up to you. How far can is that a familiar?
Oh yeah, there's a new monster in there. So that
Fucking
one
the Famir
in the
move.
bottom of the room is a Famir. He has an attack of 3 dice and a defense of 3, so he's quite vicious. He can move 6 spaces.
You can't move through the furniture there, Shonette.
The elf's just standing on a bookcase now.
I'm hiding.
Carrying a gun. The Famir can move 6 spaces.
Yeah.
So if you move away from him far enough, he won't be able to come and bash you.
So you've
But I
used.
can only move 5 spaces.
3, 4, 5, 6. If you move back out into the corridor in front of this goblin, the Famir won't be able to come and get you.
But then the goblin will get me.
Oh, the Famir will
Goblin's
be
only
able
got
to
an
get
attack
you.
of 2 instead of 3.
Right.
The Famir will be able to get you.
4, 5. Oh yeah, he will. Oh yeah, you can't get away from the Famir, I'm afraid. No matter where you go.
I'll just go there.
Okay. Every single space in that.
He's just running around trying to hide somewhere. It's like, oh, I've just given up.
So I guess it's the wizard's turn.
Yeah.
So do you have to have line of sight for all spells? Unless it states.
Yeah, I believe so.
I don't know, because it says, for the genie, it says, or use 5 combat dice to attack any monster within your line of sight. Whereas Tempest just says, the spell creates a small whirlwind that envelops one monster of your choice. The monster will miss its next turn.
Okay.
It doesn't say that you have to be able to see it.
So what you gonna do? So with that rock skin, how many defense dice does the wizard have now?
I get 3 defense dice.
3 defense. A goblin's got attack of 2. Okay.
I really don't want to waste a spell. I'm not going to cast a spell on a goblin.
You could try and
They'll
attack
take a
him.
little bit of a beating. Oh, well, dice first. 10. So that's quite a good move. I don't want to waste it by going one space and attacking. Oh, but I also don't want to get in the threat range of the Famir. I think I will chuck my dagger at him. That seems like a good thing to do.
You're gonna throw your dagger. Do you want to roll
Yeah.
your 1d6?
Okay, wizard's running away again.
You see, that should like bounce off me and back at you. For rolling 1 black skull.
I'm not going to open that door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
It's
6, 7.
full of unicorns and Care Bears.
I'm definitely not opening that door. That would terrify me. If I was in a dark and creepy dungeon and a unicorn came out at me, I would not be a happy bunny.
Is that the end of your go then?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, what do we do here?
Surrender.
Little goblin. 1, 2, 3. And attack the dwarf.
Okay, 1 damage. Defended.
Unlucky. Mr. Famir. You go hunting elves. The Famir
Okay,
attacks
might be
with...
some trouble here.
Oh, not with a
Oh,
dice roll like
one.
that, you won't.
What do I roll?
2
2
defense.
Oh,
Unlucky.
7 damage.
Change body points down to 5.
Okay.
And now I've got a goblin as well. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Monsters open doors?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, good.
1 skull again. Oh, unlucky.
Take another damage. Okay, I'm thinking we might need to go and save the elf.
The elves lost 2 body points.